All right, let's talk about the snowfall that's occurred today and this evening. You know, a lot of places just picked up a coating or half an inch, but there were pockets that got more. Nantucket received 2 inches of snow, and areas north of Boston, including the Merrimack Valley, had a couple of inches of snow. West Peabody 2, North Reading 2, and Boston 9/10 of an inch of snow. But just that amount actually creates a new record for February. The month of February in Boston this year is now the snowiest February on record, 42.2, beating 41.6 back in 2003. But we've done it in just 12 days, not the 28 days it took that month. And obviously we are not done, far from it. Still some bands of snow around Cape Ann, just touching parts of the South Shore and close to the Cape Cod Bay area, and a couple of flurries off to the west. This will be kind of moving off. See, it's just exiting Nantucket now, but you have one more band that's going to cut down across the Cape, so there could be another coating to an inch down there. Nantucket may wind up with 3. But it all slides off, and the sky's clear. You have a bright, sunny day tomorrow, but oh, so cold. Look what's going to happen to the temperature. It's 23 now in Boston. The wind is northwest, but I want to show you the temperatures elsewhere. Syracuse is all of 2 right now. It is 1 in Toronto, 4 below in Ottawa, 5 above in Quebec City, and 0 in Bangor. And here we go again. Wind direction from the northwest. Sharply colder air comes in with gusty winds, and so wind chill advisory in effect from Worcester north and west, where the wind chills could get as low as 15 or 20 below. The actual air temperature tomorrow, about 0 in Worcester. Heading out in the morning, please bundle the kids up and yourselves. About 6 in Boston. Look at the afternoon, how cold it is at lunchtime, even into the afternoon. It may stay in the single digits all day out in Worcester. Now the blizzard watch goes into effect 7 p.m. Saturday, but as I'm mentioning, in terms of the wind portion of this, that's probably not going to start really ramping up till later Saturday night and all day on Sunday. But the winter storm watch goes into effect earlier, Saturday afternoon, because the snow comes in before the winds start to get crazy. Timeline is okay first half of the day on Saturday, but if you're at Worcester Way, noon or early afternoon, starts to flake. Boston, mid to late afternoon, and once it does, steady snows will be around. I do know it's Valentine's Day and into the night. Does look like there'll be steady snows in Boston. Now, it may give the appearance it's going to move off late Saturday night, but look what happens. It twists right back in. Why does that happen? Because the storm explodes in this position. It just intensifies so quickly, it wraps Atlantic moisture back. And I actually believe it's Sunday morning when we'll have the worst conditions in terms of the blizzard conditions that are possible, strongest winds, heaviest snow bands, and with the air getting so cold, the fluff factor come into account, and it could accumulate a couple of inches an hour just in that 7 to 10 or 11 o'clock Sunday morning window. Then it will slowly abate from west to east, but a very slow end along the coast. Even late afternoon, it could still be flaking around the outer Cape. And the latter part of this storm and what follows it is going to be the coldest weather we've seen so far. So I still feel a foot or more is very likely along the coast of New Hampshire and Maine, eastern Massachusetts, but even off to the west, 6 to 12 inches. Yes, it'll be powdery and could be more in spots. That's with that particular storm. The winds could peak 50 to 60 in gusts on the Cape, 40 to 50 on the coast, and 30 to 40 inland. To summarize, starts Saturday afternoon, heaviest snow Saturday night and Sunday morning, blizzard conditions possible, most especially Sunday morning. At least 6 to 12, if not more, strong winds, bitter cold, and some minor coastal flooding is possible at the time of high tide. That would be on Sunday morning. All right, that's for north-facing coastal areas. Just got to talk about that bitter cold for a second because it's so cold tomorrow. Look at how it's going to feel early in the morning. That's why I say be aware of that. The temperature really falls sharply during the night tonight. All right, the other thing on the 7-day that well, we kind of went by that, so we'll forget that for the moment. But the thing I wanted you to know was that it's going to be very cold through this period, and there is a chance, I hate saying this, but there is a chance of more snow along about Tuesday night into Wednesday of next week. We'll follow all of this for you. Cindy's up next in the morning.